I started going live before actually live. Hello, we're live. 99.9 is on the air. We're opening the frequencies. We're pumping the wattage to your cottage out through there, through the etheric realms. And doesn't matter to me because it's a nice day. It's a nice morning. I'm here in studio working away anyways. Why not just turn the thing on? The red button's at the disposal. Hi, Malapala. Hi, BGP. Welcome, ladies. Welcome, ladies. How are you? Check in with me. Let me know how you're doing. It's good evening for you. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome, Malapala. Welcome, BGP. Thanks for being here, sharing this moment in space and time with me. For those of you watching later, it's a live venue. It's a live form. So that's how we do. Okay, ladies, a couple quick cards on the day for you. BGP, check it out. You got the strength card and the 8 of coins here. All right. TGIF or what? Get through today. Put forward a nice effort. Okay. Strong. Finish the day strong. The 8 of coins and the strength card of the lower pip cards, the 8 of coins speaks tremendously to strength. Okay, BGP. So this is what I wanted to pull up for you there. That 8 of coins and that strength card. Nice to see that. Finish the week out strong. Okay. Feeling good about all that you've accomplished. Feeling good about the leftover energy in the gas tank. Hopefully you got a little bit more left over. That'd be great to see. All right. And for Malapala, good evening. Good evening. You've got a 4 of coins, a 10 of cups, and a 9 of wands up here. This is kind of interesting. Okay. Okay. Don't worry about the things that you don't have, because that's what's causing the things you don't have not to become things that you do have. Okay. Those are just a quick message out from Malapala as well. And I appreciate you guys checking in and watching. Good morning. Good morning, Jeanette. Welcome to the program. And Buana, I see you there. No list, Buana. I'm just pulling bullet cards for those that show up early. Okay, it's a bit of a lightning round just because I wanted to connect and say hi. So Bawaha, here's what you've got. You've got a 7 of wands, a queen of wands. And what's this one? A 10 of coins reversed, okay? I want to tell you, don't worry about a situation with a family member, okay? A mom, a grandma, something like this. Don't worry about this sort of stuff. You might be feeling a little bit standoffish towards family and institutions at this time, okay? And somebody's there in your environment saying, I'm only trying to help. I'm just trying to help. So whoever that is, Bawana, I would suggest being a little bit more open towards that person. Whatever help is trying to come in there, get focused on that receiving mode. Things will go a lot better for you, okay? Hi, everyone. So those are our friends. Just some bullet cards for our friends coming in this morning, okay? And as the room fills up, we're going to have to go into some other ways and best ways that we can to keep it fair so that everybody can just have a little bit of a card. A little bit of a card, okay? We'll go for Jeanette now. Hi, Jeanette. Well, it's not Jeanette. We have Jeanette and we have Jeanette E, okay? Good morning. It's just morning energy readings. We can chirp the signs. We can read for the signs. We can just like answer people's questions as they come in. I don't know how busy it is. I think the little lightning round will help. What is on my shirt? What is that? A little fuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear, but Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. So Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? That's an old Buddhist riddle. I see. Hopefully I didn't cause that, Jeanette. Hopefully. Eggs. I love eggs. Welcome, Joao M. And Surabi, it's been a while. Thanks for being here. Okay? Let's see, for Jeanette. No, not at all. Jeanette has got a six of pentacles. Okay, we just talked about the receiving mode. Okay, for somebody else. And now we have a Knight of Pentacles reversed and 2 of Wands reversed here. Okay, forward. I feel like you're on the march. You're moving forward throughout the day. There's a little bit about self-talk. This is about, again, acceptance and receiving mode, okay? So move forward through your day. Very strong there, Jeanette, okay? Be open. You could be receiving something if you're open to it. There could be like a nugget of wisdom or a hint of wisdom that comes your way, and you just need to sort of like pick it up and run with it. But if you find yourself going backwards at all today, stop, because this is a day where you're meant to go forward. Okay, and whatever that is. These are just very surface level bullet messages for our friends that are coming in. Okay, Sarabi, we'll get some bullet cards next. Okay, I'm not doing readings. Okay, I'm just giving messages through tarot right now. We can do some readings a little bit later, but you'd have to use the super chat or win your way in on the trivia line. Thank you to moderator Ange Love Tarot for jumping in the chat this morning as well. Appreciate you, Ange. Just had a birthday. Hope you're feeling better. I sang the Irish Rovers for Ange because she was drinking on her birthday. And I wasn't at a party. Could have been the whiskey. Might have been the beer. Could have been the 3 or 4 6-packs. I don't know. No, how does it go? Look at the shape I'm in. My head is like a football. Oh, thanks, Daphne. I appreciate the subscriptions and the likes. Thanks for smashing that like button. Really good to see that. Appreciate that. Okay. So, cups of hope. Cups of hope. Okay, you need some cups of hope today. You've drawn the 5 of cups upright. Okay. Make sure some of your lower chakras, I would suggest maybe a little bit of extra stretching today, a little bit of work to clear any levels of fear or subtle levels of guilt or resentment that you might be feeling, or if a situation has caused that for you. We got a reversal on a hermit card. So this has me seeing you out and about today, taking care of business every day, taking care of business every way, taking care of business. It's all right. Taking care of business. And Cups of Hope is, again, in a very progressive way, in a 6 of Swords type energy, moving through, getting up, getting out of the door. Really nice to see that, Cups of Hope. Thanks for being here. Okay. And things are kind of moving fast. I don't mean to forget anybody, but I do what I can as the writer, the director, the host, the reader, the lighting guy, the sound guy, the marketing team, the sales team. These guys are putting enormous pressure on me. They really are. Welcome, Solomon Egner. That is the proper way. Solomon Egner, everybody, comes correct. That's how you come into a chat room in the niche of tarot and New Age and Awakening program chat. Hello, beautiful people. It's like REM style. Shiny, happy people holding out. You know, we get some people come in, they're like, reading me. And I'm just like, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. I love it when people come in and they just say hi to the chat room, right? What's that? What do you mean you're not beautiful? We are all beautiful. And your knowledge of more beautiful things, Jao M, makes you more beautiful, okay? Let's get Jao M a quick oracle card. You are beautiful. Look at this. Card 27, Cosmic Heart, Cosmic Christ. So what this card speaks to is the cosmic consciousness. Maybe here, you know, little Jao might not be feeling so beautiful sometimes in the day, but you're absolutely right, BGP. No one is ugly. No one is ugly. The fact that you're here lets me know that the inner spirit, that your cosmic consciousness is a beautiful contribution. You wouldn't have been created in terms of your soul, your spirit, your consciousness, you know, with shady or dicey ingredients. Not at all, Jao. You are very much beautiful. Contact, maybe through the divine. You might need some heart meditations to help pull you out of that funk. We talk a lot about on this channel about shutting monkey mind down, that little voice that tells you that you're not beautiful and that you're ugly. There's a way to turn that off. Absolutely, Jao. And if you hang with us, we talk at length, in detail, as it were, about the various ways to shut off monkey mind and that sort of thing, okay? Hi, Daphne. Welcome. Sarabi, taking care of business every day. Sarabi, you've pulled the Chariot card and a reversal on the Fool, okay? You know what you're up to today, but stay safe, okay? I want you to make sure you're safe out there in traffic and commuting in the busy world and that about you. Take your time if need be. Don't get all sad if you have to take extra time to find your keys or your purse or anything, because these cards talk a lot about divine timing, okay? The Fool reverse is being like, don't worry. If things don't work out the way that they're meant to, you know, maybe in the first part of the day, they're meant that for a way so that the Chariot can make you arrive at the right moment in space and time, at the right moment in space and time. If you understand what I mean, right? Every moment, every decision we make, all those small little subtle things, they all have this little, what do they call it? The butterfly effect or the dragonfly effect. So it's like, don't sweat the small stuff, because even if you wander around searching for your keys, all frustrated for 2 or 3 minutes, it actually sets your timeline 2 or 3 minutes back towards divine timing. And it's good. It's perfect. I like to see these cards out for you. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Salome, right? May I get on the list? Hi, RN. There's no list, but I'll pull you a daily card. That's what we're doing. It's a bullet round. It's a lightning round on 99.9. I normally don't wake up with nearly this amount of energy. Okay, everyone. But I wanted to come on, mostly just to toot my own horn. Toot, 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 toot. Luckily, I'm tooting out of this end and not that end. Oh, my goodness. And in tooting my horn, I wanted to let you guys know that if you join us later tonight in about 12 hours, okay, it's going to be about 12 hours from now, we run a little program, a little show on this channel called The Midnight Special. And we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff tonight. Foremost, we're going to be doing readings. We'll probably do another lightning round for people. We're going to unbox this Oracle card deck. We're going to be doing Pokemon. For those of you that are Pokemon, I do divination with Pokemon and numerology. And we're going to do that for our friends tonight. There's also going to be moderator appreciation night as well. And as always, the super chat lines and the trivia lines will be open for people to get more free in-depth reading. Okay. So everyone, especially if I pulled some cards for you today and they helped, please smash, please smash. And that's where we're at. Okay. Oh, I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Bum, 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 bum. Why can't I find a woman like that? Here we go, RN. Cards for you. Perhaps an air sign or, a fatherly figure or, somebody is going to be leaving you alone. You're going to be feeling liberated. This is about a release, RN, that is set to occur for you either today in the near future. You're going to be feeling very vibrant and bubbly and light and joyful, okay? But this is, again, if you need to take self-time, it's great. You can, it's almost like it's like spa day, okay? Stepping out of your comfort zone and trying, yeah. 8 of Swords reverse. Baby, you got it. RN, you got it. These cards are saying, like, start today. Begin that feeling today. Feel inside as if you've already done it, and then you'll just go ahead and do it, all right? The King of Swords reverse is just the one it's saying RN is preventing RN from taking that first initial step, okay? But the 8 of Swords reversed is very nice for you to actually write what you just wrote. Step out of that comfort zone. Step out of those things that you feel that are binding you into something new. Okay? So thanks so much. It will be too late for me. Yeah, that's why I just wanted to come in the morning. I've been having the luxury of being able to be on in the morning. So it's really nice. Safak, I'm pulling lightning cards for everybody. Okay? Questions and stuff will have to come a little bit later. Okay? But for Sarabi, you've got 7 of Wands and Prince of Swords up here, okay? This is some quick moving energy. I'm going to ask you to make sure that you keep your head on a swivel today too, that you make sure you play things safe, slow things down if you need to. Things feel like they're running out of control or the energy's moving too fast around you. Just go in, a few deep breaths. Centeredness, okay, Sarabi? Absolutely. You just want to stay centered. You're welcome, RN. And you guys know if you jive with us and win your way in on the trivia line or hit us on the super chat, we can do full, like, larger readings. Okay. But Sarabi, you're most welcome. And don't worry, if you need to be standoffish, it's probably because people around you are moving a little bit too errantly and too quickly without it's just like this clumsy type energy that surrounds that combo, that cold cut combo, so to speak. Okay, Sally A, if it's going to be too late for you to join us on the Midnight Special, I'll just pull a few cards for you right here and now. Hopefully that's okay. Hopefully you've got a 6 of Swords too, and you've got the Knight of Cups up here. Careful, a love offering. Don't dwell on a love offering that did not come, or someone that did not call, or someone that did not text back. You're actually better off from it. You're better to say, hey, I'm not dealing with that. I'm better off just moving forward. Okay. Don't stress this. The balance of mind, whoever this was, it was kind of like, I feel like you didn't really know them that well anyways. It was just kind of something that might've got really flirty and then pulled away and then never came back the way you thought it was. But don't worry, you're better. The cards are saying you're better off for it. So that's really good. Hi, Connie. Hi, Safak. I see you guys sneaking in there, sneaking in on the little chat room situation. Very nice. What time zone am I in? The Rocky Mountain way is better than the way we had. Spent the last 10 years Rocky Mountain way. Couldn't get much higher. Out to pasture. Think it's safe to say. Here's Safak. Nice. Safak. Okay. Wow. You got the hangman swinging on the gallows pole there up with the Ace of Pentacles. Safak, you've got beautiful opportunity around you for new money to come in, for new ideas to take root. Yeah, I go for a rip from time to time there, Connie. I'm up here in the Great White North, eh? So Safak, you see this hangman here? You're waiting around, kind of, I've been waiting around this town on a corner. I've been hanging around this old town for way too long. Okay, this is saying here something you need to sort of jump on the bus or jump at an opportunity that's coming your way, or something if you might have had a little inkling or tinkling in the back of your mind that's being like, Safak, you should do this. You should take this chance. You should go for this. Okay, the hangman is really wanting you to go ahead. It's wanting you to feel less faded and more in control of your environment. Okay, Safak? So those are actually really nice cards, but that requires a call to action. Okay, call to action. Oh, that's okay, Ange. Nobody's been disrupting anything here. And Christina, thank you, moderator Christina L, for being here as well. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys. Okay, we're just doing some lightning round, bullet reads for our friends that set their notifications. I want to honor you guys as well again. And don't forget to join us in about 10 to 12 hours time tonight for the midnight special. We might not be on too long this morning. I was just in studio trying to straighten everything up and get all the employees all settled in. And then they just came at me like the sound guy walked out, and then the sales team, they're all off golfing today. And it was just out of control and unreal. So I walked into the studio and there was just mountains of work to do today. I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. Okay. Here for Connie now. Interesting. Connie, you've got it up as well. Ace of Pentacles here in your reading. Queen of Swords. I feel as though you're about to make a decision here. You're worried about a decision that you need to make. And it's been a little bit more difficult because it involves you perceiving or thinking that you may need to sacrifice some sort of previous comfort or harmony that was in your existence to like actually go out, spiritually grow, and maybe attain more money. So the Queen of Swords here is a little bit confused. She's a little bit divided. Normally she's not. Normally she knows exactly what she wants to do, exactly how she's going to get there, exactly how all of this is going to work out. But this Temperance, major life energy, kind of been turned on its head here, is saying that like you've got a little bit of worry surrounding doing something about this, or taking steps towards that which you want, but being, see these little stone angels are kind of like tugging at her dress there, not letting her get up and get out and do these sort of stuff, right? So big hugs to Connie. Those are some tough energies, some tough cards, and maybe some tough cerebral things that you're like looking to work through and move on, okay, and do that stuff. Salome F, what sign are you, legendary? Oh, I'd be like a one way only. No, I'm just kidding. I'd be what would I be? I'd be like playground zone, 10 miles an hour maximum. Actually, no, I'd be like unlimited, like they have it up there in Montana, unlimited speed limit. No speed limit enforced. That's the sign I'd be. No, I'm actually a sun Scorpio, moon Scorpio, also with Venus in Scorpio, and my rising sign is a mystery. You're welcome, Connie. Hopefully those resonated. It's just a bullet round. It's just a lightning round to everybody that we thank for setting their notifications and have us on your subscription list. Because we have a tough time getting readings out to everyone. The trivia line has been fun, and I think it's fair, but people end up waiting quite a time. So I totally get that. Okay. Salome F, thanks for being on the program. Appreciate you for being here. That's really cool. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, exactly. What have I stumbled into? This is a double Scorpio with Venus in Scorpio. My God, we're not doing heart surgery here. It's a tarot reading, for crying out loud. Right? Okay, so yeah, we can go ahead and kick Mooney X White out of the chat room. Thank you, moderators. Go ahead and kick that person completely from ever appearing here again. All right, thanks, Christina. Appreciate that. All right. Oh yeah, Salome. Hi, Salome. Welcome. I'll just get a few cards out for you today. Thanks for coming on the pro. Ooh. This is kind of nice. All right. You've got a new situation here. All right. You might be single, desiring some hot loving, some hot stuff, baby, this evening. You've got the Two of Cups, a reversal on the Lovers. I have a feeling, Salome, that you might have like a suitor or someone that is like romantic that you might be dating or soon to be dating that has potential to actually be there for the long term, but it hasn't been established yet. You have to ask yourself, how much do you really want to be in this relationship or in a relationship or bonded to somebody else on an emotional level at this time? This Lover card came reversed, okay? So it's not quite there yet, but the dating scene definitely could be hot and spicy, hot in the city. If you were to sort of light it up, come out of your comfort zone, come out of your shell, and there could be romantic offering or dating that or invitations to date that have the potential to go to the next level. Great cards for you, Salome F. Appreciate that. Okay, so hopefully that took care of everybody. Okay, or you might just be supporting someone who's like worried about going on a first date or something today. Okay, I don't know exactly, because those were the bullet round lightning tarot. This gives me a moment just to take a quick break from the cards. Thank you everyone from yesterday's stream. That was awesome. We had a great time yesterday. Megan, the real OG, was here. Frittily Land of Light and Tarot, Starchild, Rebecca J, Elaney, Cerrucci, TM Life. Thank you so much, TM Life. Someone named Unstoppable. It was pretty cool. And Phyllis Glenn, rocking the house, so to speak. Thank you so much to all of those people who lit it up and hung out. And to everybody, just a quick update. Our friend Gazelle is actually back home from the hospital. Okay. She's from the Maritimes of Canada. I didn't know that. So she go Dubai. We tend to make I can't do it very well right now, but she's from the Maritimes, and I love her accent. I love her voice. And she's already posted a video to say thank you and to do the daily energy reads. So if you haven't heard of Gazelle Daily Tarot, please jump over there. She's got some great messages for collective for today. So that's great. You certainly can, Salome. If you would like a reading, you can use the PayPal link in the description below, or you can see that little box with the $sign in it. You can use that to contribute on the super chat line. Okay, thanks. Because 99.9, it goes a long way and puts forward a lot of energy to broadcast out, pump the wattage to your cottage, so to speak. So anytime somebody wants to come in for a larger reading and hits that donation button, we really appreciate it. Personal readings, I keep to a minimum. I used to say I don't do personal readings, but there are some people that have really come forward and touched my heart. And I'm like, you know what? Okay. And the format for that is it's all contacted through the email. Okay, there's an email link below. It's legendarylovetribe@gmail.com. You'll find that link below. And that also will get you through to me on a less public level. Salome, thank you so much, Salome. And we're going to start the board fresh with you, okay? The board is just going to get fresh. I'm going to even rewrite the thank you up there because I think I was maybe rushed or not paying attention. Okay, we're going to use green. Thanks, Salome. We'll go put up a big thank you. Okay, we'll do it like that. Thank you. Thank you. Drive through. Okay, Maritimes. Yeah, I's the boys that builds the boat, and I's the boys that sails her. I'm just the boys that runs the ship, and I's the boys that stays. So Salome F. Salome. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm Canadian, so I have a messed up accent too. Okay, we'll put a big heart there. Thank you, Salome. Appreciate you. And you can go ahead and post a question, or if you just want a general reading or some oracle cards, you let me know how I can help you out. Okay. Oh, Small Wildflowers is here too. Hi, Smile Wildflowers. I'm going to smile at the wallflowers. Okay. It's actually small wildflowers, but I like smile wallflowers because remember the wallflowers? I've got some wallflowers, but I was one of the wallflowers at the dance. I'd lean up on the gymnasium wall pretending I was all cool. I'm like, I'm not going to ask the ladies to dance. I'm not. So I'm going to smile at the wallflowers, but it's actually small wildflowers. And thanks for being here. Ebony B, welcome to the program. We're jiving out. Just a general energy. How am I doing and what's coming? Absolutely. We can do that. Okay. I'll just ground the reader for a minute. I was a little bit excited this morning and we were doing our lightning round stuff. Okay. So I'll just settle down here a little bit. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, it's just we turn things on here. 14 NDC, welcome to the program. Appreciate you having here. If it's your first time here, please check in with the people in the chat room. We're a fun little place to be. May I have a reading? Ebony B, I'm gonna read here for Salome F, and then I'll see what I can do. We had the lightning round up, okay? We got some flippers and poppers coming out of the deck. Salome, you may be longing or feeling a little bit, of the power of yesterday coming through in your thoughts and your feelings at this time. It's got a sense of it's like the good old days, or, I wish we could return to this point in time where it's like things were feeling so much better and so much easier, maybe. Okay. And as well, I see you putting care forward towards younger people, maybe some sort of guidance, teaching, nurturing, something of like that. Hey, welcome, Starlight. Welcome, Starlight. I owe you an oracle card. Thank you for going over and wishing Gazelle well wishes. We'll take care of that in just a minute. Okay, for Salome now. All right, I'm going to cut the cards here. Wish everybody in the chat room the best in all things. Peace, love, prosperity, bliss, abundance, joy, happiness, okay? Just piety and kindness really is what it all boils down to. Be most excellent to one another. Judgment card up as a capstone. 3 of Cups, 8 of Cups, Knight of Cups. You've got the 6 of Cups. You've got the World. You've got the 7 of Cups. My goodness, Salome. Okay, what is going on? What is going on here? Let's address this first. Okay, we got a couple 6s out here. One's looking more like a 9. Okay, this is about things right now feeling like they might be at a bit of a standstill. Okay, it's almost like don't worry if the energy around you, if it seems like, oh, you have to be patient again, Salome. We talked about this divine timing. Things are sometimes meant. Slow is actually a good thing. Dead stop, maybe not so much. And it might feel like that sometimes, but it feels like things have maybe really slowed down and you're not hearing from people, especially, connecting or strong connections that were there in the past may not be coming through at this time. Okay. But as well, I want to mention like your balance through all this, okay, is going to be tested at this time. It's going to like almost like your regimented work-life balance or your day planner, something like that is coming into where it's like you may have to adjust like things like your circadian rhythm to like catch up with things of the new. Things of the old are going away at this time, okay? And as well, I feel creatively now you have some more choices that are open and available to you. You might have been stuck in a 9 to 5 rut where it's like, you had your 5 outfits all picked out for the week and you went Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You had a nap on Saturday, went out with the girls on Sunday, and then it was just all happening same again. And you're like, how do we break out of this cycle? When does life start to really get good? But something for you has recently changed and has really opened up huge levels of newness for you or more opportunities, or you're going to be able to start seeing. It's kind of like if you've been like going one direction too long and then there's a fork in the road. Let's imagine this for a while, everyone. Salome's walking down a path, gets to a fork in the road, decides, okay, I'm going to go right. Goes right, and then a few feet down that path, it turned into 7 paths. And we're like, oh my goodness, what do I do now? Did I make the right choice? Did things go the right way for me? Don't worry here about what you choose. This is about your learning process, your progressive mind, the 7 of Cups, and your progressive emotional intelligence. I still get this feeling like you're connecting with like a younger energy. And it's like, even though you're showing them the way, you are also open and intuitive to learning through your emotional intelligence, what's coming back to you via these children or these people. Okay. Knight of Cups here reversed in your heart. Okay. You might have a longing. You might be desiring for like somebody to reach out and touch base with you. Unfortunately, with this card in the reverse, I don't really see this happening right now. You kind of are in currently a progression portion to your emotional self. 6, 7, and 8 of Cups. It's not a bad hand to have, right? That's a 6, 7, and 8 of Hearts. That's a keeper. That's a winner, because this is a path of self-discovery that is more enlightening to you than, just the mundane, all of the regular BS that goes along with all of that. Okay. So you're starting out releasing, things from the past, okay, into the future holds a lot of opportunity today. And again, I still saw you walking away from something recently. See what's up there? You see it now. You see the destination. You see the lighthouse. Your ship is safe. The 8 of Cards is actually, it's the 8 of Cards. The 8 of Cups is actually a very safe energy to be in. Don't worry about it. Don't stress it out too much. It's kind of like if you're driving by and you see that person in traffic and they're just looking so butt sad behind their steering wheel, because maybe they don't have a sense of divine timing. Maybe they're unable to feel comfortable in the moment. Thanks, Starlight. I see you there. We'll get to that in just a second. Okay. But this is you kind of like passing by, like Ertl the turtle. Slow and steady wins the race when it comes to your emotional progression through these things. Now, as well, I want to mention the other cups that are up here in the reading. 3 of Cups is here. Okay. You have a strong desire to be like a little bit more social, or maybe you're feeling a little bit locked in and not being able to socialize as much. Don't worry. Keep your dreams alive. The 3 of Cups, this is like dreams made manifest type stuff. This is like, sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. All right. Just be very careful. Your divine selection is out there. I just have this feeling that you're wondering, like, what kind of like love and romance is headed my way. This is asking you to go out and define it a little bit more, meet you halfway. And if there is a bow or a romance from the path, you're on a path. Don't forget, the path leads you to the future from the path. Don't worry. I'm dealing with Gurkurus Metro Town too. Okay. But yeah, so don't worry about this. You can reach out to this person, but this is buried. This is long. This is a long time ago. A long, long time ago. I can still remember, right? And you might be just pining or longing for an old lover at this time. But this person, I mean, you can go out to them, but it's like making the call to sort of like slice that out from your past. Because I didn't like this card in your mundane everyday thing. It's almost saying like, this is about pulling that emotional intelligence out of like small monkey mind stuff where it's like, self-love, appreciation, all that coming forward. And you deny monkey mind the satisfaction of feeding off of your desire for something that unfortunately doesn't look like it's not quite there. It's just not there. But your life is opening up. That world card is there. Okay. Let me find it. I have a habit of turning these things over. This world card is here in your Manipura, in your solar plexus chakra, saying that your future is wide open. You're jumping into like bigger ponds, bigger oceans. You're jumping into like bigger social environments, and all this stuff is going to be opening up. So in order for you to receive maybe new romantic endeavors or opportunities there, it's asking you to absolutely cut out the glory days, Maybe you have that person that calls you on the line once every few months and it's like, hey, you want to get together? Wink, wink. You might just be done with that, okay? Because you know what that's all about. All right, so hopefully that made sense and that reading resonated for you. Okay, Salome F., thank you so much for the super chat. We've got a couple more coming in now. Thank you so much. All right. Woo-wee. We've got Starlight and we've got Gypsy Girl. Thanks, Starlight. Starlight. Star bright, first star I see tonight. Make sure I'm putting this right. Gypsy. And you see your gypsy. And the gypsy girl. Thanks so much. Appreciate you guys, ladies, there on the super chat line. Starlight. Okay. Oh, it's Starlight have to go? Starlight gonna be here? Starlight, are you still here? Starlight. Star bright, First star I see tonight. I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight. Universe. Are you in the verse? We're in the verse. We're all singing along, and it's not a chorus line. We're in the verse now. Are you in the verse? You are in the verse. Okay. Ebony's still here. Okay, Ebony, just hang out. We're going to honor these super chats up here. Did Starlight say she had to go? Okay, no worries. Thank you in advance. Going. Oh, she's okay. So we'll do the reading for Starlight. And then I'll do my best to just earmark it for her. I know the moderators are of great help on this as well. I got pens and pencils everywhere, everyone. So let's put this at about the 37-minute mark for Starlight so that she knows. Okay. We'll timestamp that at about 37 minutes. Christina, if you like, you can, but I've got it as well. I don't want the moderators to feel like they have to do a lot of work. We're supposed to be here having coffee and enjoying ourselves. But people are like, get to work. I got to the studio this morning and my whole marketing team was like, you're behind on your projects. And I was like, I know, but I've got to do this show today. They ran out of cream. They ran out of half and half in the lunchroom here today. All right, Starlight, check for it at about 37 minutes. And if you're here, because you have an extra Oracle card, because I wanted to say thank you for the community action that you did yesterday and going over and wishing Gazelle all the best through her surgery. So you get extra. If it's your first time here, or if you're calling on an international line, please let me know in the comments section outside of this video. Helps me, the reader, to become more aware of who's actually been waiting a long time for a reading or who is brand new here. Okay, that's okay. Don't be sad, 'cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Okay, Starlight. So first, your Oracle of Appreciation. This is the Lightworkers Oracle, and I wanted to. This is a card of an appreciation because I thank you for. It's like our little tribe got off the beach and we were like, somebody's in trouble. No. And we went over and we all sent our love over to Gazelle Love Tarot. Okay, and it was a great community action, a great community effort, proving, hey, the internet's not all bad. It's not all bad. In fact, we want to make sure that it's more good than bad. Ooh, okay, get ready. If you have little ones watching the show, there's a little bit of nudity in this card. Okay, PG-13 just went to NT-17 or whatever it is. Okay, can't help it. Starlight, the 7th ray of ritual, order, and ceremony. That's pretty big news. That's big news on the playing cards. My book's right here. So I'm going to read to you. Mark this at about 38 minutes. Okay, everyone. For Starlight, she's got the 7th ray. It's card number 44. That's a great number. Okay. For Starlight, I'm just going to read from the book for you, Starlight, on that one. And then I'm going to do your tarot reading in appreciation of the super chat that you sent. Thank you so much. Okay. Spiritual decree. 7th ray of order, ritual, and ceremony. Okay, Starlight. The 7th ray is very active upon the earth at this time. All of humanity is being affected by it. The 7th ray is the push-pull between the old and the new, the life that has been and the life that can no longer continue in that form, and the new life that wants to evolve from the old. It honors traditions, ancestral wisdom that serve new life. When the 7th ray enters your life, you're asked to balance your attachment to what has been with an openness to the new. It is a time to fearlessly question what has been, honor what continues to hold value for you, and dismiss which no longer serves you. The 7th ray also creates form from invisible, intangible, spiritual energy. These are the inspired solutions and synchronicities that seem to come out of nowhere. There are signs of the divine order happening. The 7th ray brings an alignment with divine order, and the more you are willing to invoke and allow that energy to bless you, the more your life will align itself with the genius of creativity, problem solving, and loving opportunities that the universe wants to bring into your world. All right? Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile, girl. Ba-na-ma-ma-ba-ma-ma. Ooh, my voice cracked. I hope I don't get fired. I've been mad at so many of the employees around here. I hope I don't get fired. Just teasing. All right. So we're going to put our energy into the tarot, the innate 78 now for our friend Starchild. I got to make sure Starchild's been checked off the list from all of the beautiful people that rose up and answered the call of action from yesterday. I'm still looking for Kim Walker, for someone named Mary McLaughlin, Noel Merkel. Yes. And then that will be all done. Okay. And you see your gypsy. Welcome, gypsy girl. All right. Hello, legend. I'm so surprised I watched your video on your YouTube channel. Oh, yeah. Don't you worry. If you vibe with us long enough and you have content, you know, when the team around here actually lets me take some time off, I'll come and check you guys out. I want to know if I'm sending people. And everybody, Zoe is a beautiful, talented singer and instrument player. I don't know. That's the best way I can put it. She's very musically gifted. And if you check out Zoe Jolin, it was a nice little 3-minute video on a song that uplifted my day. So thanks for being a creator, Zoe Jolin. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay. Yo, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. All right. So for Starlight now, I said bookmark it at 37 minutes. It's more like 40, 42 or 43. That's okay. All right. To type to say hi. Okay. Starlight, I'm going to cut your cards now, and I want to wish everybody in the chat and that's viewing either now or later the best in all things. Peace, prosperity, love, bliss, joy, abundance, happiness, health, right? Really all that stuff, health, and it all boils down to piety and kindness, okay, for everyone, all right? But, I mean, that's a little bit more esoteric, so we'll just keep it as simple as can be. All right, so here we go. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Ooh, 7 of Swords up in a capstone. I better go back and read the question, actually. We just pulled these questions. Relationship with the current boyfriend, confused. Okay. Yeah, it's been one-sided. Okay. It's definitely been one-sided, and communication has been closed off. Somebody does not want to talk about this sort of situation. Okay. This relationship, although very fulfilling romantically and passionately, I guess is the way we can put it when it comes to like, the nookie, the hanky-panky, or whoopee, so to speak, has been very fulfilling. I think this relationship is a nice one. This is one where you can express, you can release, and you can enjoy each other very freely. But something here is saying you guys have got to be a little bit mindful about how fast things are moving, all right? Where it is now, I think somebody's desiring more and somebody's okay with it. And then when those subjects are approached through a cerebral or a communicative level, things have a tendency that they may just shut down, or that they may be a little bit one-sided. Somebody's like wants to do that old, just I'm going to roll over and go to sleep now. And then the other person's, well, like, no, we're only half done. We're only halfway there yet, right? Or perhaps one person is like, instead of going Dutch, one person is like always like choosing the activity, and then the other person phonies up the dough. Or it's like one person is always like sort of dictating, where the adventure goes or what things do. There needs to be a little bit more of equal sharing in this sort of things. And it's been very tough, because I feel that one of the major differences that stands in your way is social circles, the friendships. Your boyfriend's friends may be very off or very different than what you're used to, or your friends is like something that you like, your boyfriend might be like, no, that's the last place on earth I want to go. I don't want to know. Or perhaps it could be a block in your relationship in the heart energy where, you're like, okay, well, we're lovers. We hit it hard when we hit it. But then where's the friendship avenue? Where are those small tokens? Where are those like check-ins throughout the day? These are the things that seem blocked. The major energy of this reading is this Hermit card up in your communication energy. This is like somebody's just unwilling to answer, or they don't have the answers, or they don't know at this time what they want to say. And when they do that, I have a feeling that your boyfriend, when he withdraws, He really withdraws. You're like, did this person leave the country? Is this person sick? Is this person okay? I haven't heard from you in like 3 or 4 days. What the heck is going on? Are we moving forward together? Is it always have to go back to this point zero where we have to we get together and then we go our separate ways due to work, life, other things. And then it's like, oh my God, I feel like I have to reach out, and it's like a tremendous amount of effort and energy that goes on in the heart just to be like, are you still warm to me? Are we still okay? Because, there hasn't been a token of appreciation. Maybe not even a single little emoji has come through to giving you a clue and that sort of thing. All right. Chariot card is up here. This is indicative of the Cancer season, the sensitivities about it. Your person is probably just like all boys, all guys. They're afraid of getting locked in. They're afraid of number 15 major arcana, the emotional bondage. Okay. But things have moved a little bit too quick without a lot of understanding. He still seems very much like, I don't know. There's times where you can't reach him, that he's unattainable. All right. I'm not sure if he's an Aquarius, but this just has you reaching out, being like, I thought you were here. I thought you were there. And then he comes around and everything is peaches and cream, super fulfilling, all that good stuff. And then when that's done, the alarm clock goes up. Somebody gets in their thing to chariot to there could be a long commute between you guys or they go away. And then it's like, what do? Do they go hang out with their friends, or do they maybe be like, I'm not calling Starlight until Starlight calls me. Right? They'd rather be reactive than instigative. Right? And it's for the person that's just trying to hold this together, which I see as being you, it's very difficult because you're having to climb a mountain to see the hermit, or knocking each time, being like, hey, I thought we already been through this. I thought do we really need to go through these formalities or that sort of stuff? Where are the signs and the tokens of the appreciation? Right? But somewhere intuitively, I feel that Starlight, that it's been a little bit more too captivating than liberating. This is a reversal on the Fool card up here in your third eye center. So what's going on with you has kind of left you feeling, a little bit more captivated than liberated. And that's a tough energy to be in. So I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you how this is all working out. All I can tell you is, as a reader, I see this as coming out as being a little bit unfair and moving a little bit too far out of control. So you really want to settle this down. You really want to make sure that your heart is protected until you maybe step into it with this person again, and have this conversation with this person within this next week. There's a conversation that's coming, and it's going to be surrounding things like friendship, time apart, what level of closeness, what is the next step in the relationship, those sort of issues. But this person, it's going to be tough. This person is either going to be your boyfriend's going to be either very unwilling to talk, or they're going to be so that they're going to say a lot of stuff and it's all going to come out too fast, but then there's going to be no action to back up what they are saying. Okay. And I feel that that's what has left you captivated, is that this person, this boyfriend, he says a lot, but then there's no proof in the pudding. Okay. The only proof is in the pudding is when you're when you guys are getting busy with it. These 3 words, whoop, there it is. When whoop, there it is happening, it's very nice. It's very good. But then again, it's short-lived, right? It's very Fool energy. Boyfriend rolls over, alarm clock goes off in the morning, ding, 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 ding. He's out on the first train bound for nowhere. And then it goes for a long time before you hear from him and see him again, which is only fair. It's very much one-sided. It is only one-sided. It's yeah, the energy is supportive, convenient, and beneficial for that person going that way. But then the other person's standing there going okay, well, I'm either going to have to adapt to this person doing this. I'm going to need to clear it up with your boyfriend about, hey, is there a way that I can not feel so captivated or missing you so much? That sort of thing, right? When you're not here, what can we do? Is because it needs to needs to be a foundation in the friendship that's not here. There's been no grounding in this relationship whatsoever. Okay. And this means things like day trips, hopping in the car or going on an actual adventure together, being 9 o'clock, my place, or, 7 o'clock, Rochambeau, the new 5-star restaurant in Uptown, right? No, this is actually like, all right, if we have something that's going to be built to last, or that's going to feel a lot more liberating, you need a solid understanding, not only verbally, but in some sort of proof. And Starlight, I wouldn't say throw the baby out with the bathwater at this time, but the current nature of this relationship is asking for some sort of quick reversal or quick, stoppage to it. It's like everything is like it's hurtling through time and space, and it's like there is potential for you to feel both fulfilled and betrayed by this person. Okay, that's a tough one, even as a reader, to see into that, because the potential timelines for this, based on your guys' actions over the next week or maybe next 12 days, is going to be very much about, okay, does it feel more like 9 of Cups, or does it feel more like 7 of Swords? And maybe as you're watching this reading, you will know the answer to that. And if it feels more like 7 of Swords, do one of those things. You got to knock on the door of that guy's heart. Make sure that thing's not frozen over or rusted shut. Okay, why do you disappear? And why does it take me having to go out and reach out to you in order to get you back? Don't you want to come back on your own? Don't you want to reach out to me sometimes? Okay, so hopefully those cards resonated for you. Like I said, Starlight, I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you there's a situation coming, and you guys need to like maybe join a community where you can find some like brand new mutual friends, so it doesn't feel like this game of tug of war of push and pull when it comes to like how is time being spent, what plane, what level is this relationship on, and that sort of thing, because it's a beautiful disaster. It's both beautiful and disastrous. It's almost like at the fulcrum. Imagine you guys are on a teeter-totter, right? And he's on the bottom of the teeter-totter, and you're stuck way up in there in the air, right? So he's kind of like, well, do I let her down? Do we keep playing? Do we find even keel? Do we find even Steven? Or does he just jump off real fast and then lets you down, right? Because unfortunately, I do have certain situations in this reading and in your guys where you're feeling absolutely like let down a little bit by this, okay? So Starlight, have a beautiful day at work, dear, and thank you so much for the super chat. And I know that was a bit of a tough one to read. Okay, I'm just going to have to stretch it out for a minute. But we do have Gypsy Girl in the house. Thank you so much for the super chat, Gypsy Girl. And someone make a spell or block my life now? You want someone to make a spell? No, obviously you don't. Are you asking me if somebody like drew a little pentagram on a piece of paper and threw it in the freezer or something? Did they do something like that? Let's see if anybody's doing hocus pocus around you. We don't need no crocus pocus hocus. We don't need none of that. Okay? But just give me a minute, Gypsy Girl. I just got to ground the reader. That one for Star Girl was a bit of a tough one. These relationships, in this new age that are still continuing on like that, it's tough. You're attracted to all the right person for all the wrong reasons, or you're attracted to the wrong person for all the right reasons. And it's tough because the universe will test. It's like testing, 1, 2, 3, mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Sometimes it takes those guys a long time for that to actually like get it up there, right? Yeah, because I don't believe in that hocus pocus, but I get it what it means, because it means like somebody was so upset. It's just like the old like they put them on ice, right? Is all they do, because they block their energies. They block their energies from them. I don't believe that any human being has the potential or the ability to like set an intention that would negatively affect somebody else's life through the etheric realm. There are angels, there are spirit guides, there is a whole army of us that see when we see those attempts, we just denounce it. We're just like, nope. Not going there. You're not projecting evil, nasty stuff onto a beautiful soul that is meant to live this life unbounded and free. No way. That'll usually come back on that person. Okay. So Solomon, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I was just saying, like, when it comes to blockage, it's like this person is like feeling like they've been put on ice. Like they're feeling blocked themselves. And the fact that they think it might be projected in on the outside is normally because of a past experience that needs to be cleared. Okay, Gypsy, I hope you're paying attention to what I just said there. Normally, when we think that's happening, that it's coming in from the outside, it is due to a past experience with that person that we feel may have contributed that, but it's normally our own projections. Okay. Big hugs for Starlight. I think that was about 42 minutes. Yeah, and it absolutely. It's like putting yourself on ice. It's like blocking your own path when people do stuff like that. Okay. Because like I said, there is a whole host of angels and an army of spirit guides. Like think about the little love mob we did to send light, love, and healing to Gazelle yesterday. Next thing we know, less than 24 hours later, she's back uploading video, looking great, taking care of her rescue birds. And it was a very serious surgery. We sent all that love, light, and healing. And the angels were like, let us take that over there for you. Let's take that, right? But if these are like negative blocking projections or ill will towards somebody, through the etheric realms, the angels, they prevent it from happening. And if we perceive that that's been happening, it's normally because we're dealing with such a huge blockage in our own energy that sometimes we do need to think back to those people that we think may be causing it to be able to clear it out in our own mind. It's all about letting go of resentments, grudges, embracing forgiveness, all those sorts of things allow, even if you don't outrightly express it with that person that you always think of when you're blocked, it's like this is inner work and this is shadow work that needs to be done on the inside. Okay, our friends over at Jupiter Demolition Incorporated are great with helping people with their shadow work. They come into town they fly into our solar system a few times every year, and they help people out. They help people get rid of it. Okay, I know it's a little cryptic, but it's play that we have because we're a tribe that is like, we're learning to new age together in a very practical way. It's very hard to like be completely immersed in spirit and still like keep your shit together on a 9-to-5 level, but you don't want to be so into that 9-to-5 level where you forget about spirit and you start getting sick. So what we're encouraging here is for everybody to new age together in a very practical way that allows them to grow both spiritually and also have the security of having one foot in the world, because that's very important, like the Temperance card, to be able to help more people up into the new energy. Okay. Yeah, and there's some, what is it? There's some things that comes out of the cracks and the holes sometimes, and you don't want to deal with it, but you just denounce it in the name of your higher self, your higher power, your angelic team. Then your angelic team is like, wow, they're actually working with us. Okay, they're aware of it and it helps them. Okay. So for Gypsy Girl, that was just an innate message to you. But let's pull some cards and see what's going on. Thank you so much for the super chat. We'll have a look in. Okay. That was Starlights. Okay. Let's maybe see where these blockages are coming from, and that could help out. Okay. Huge, right? Exactly. Chase down those hoodoo theirs, right? It's okay. You want to like go on down the road and let Madam X read your mind. That's fine. But if you get into situations where like people are playing with like Ouija boards and voodoo dolls and stuff like that, they're just digging their own hole, and then they're throwing the shovel back up at you, being like, can you bury me in here now? Can you just throw some dirt back on me? And that's all that is. They're just shooting themselves in the foot, Plexico Burris style, So, all right. Don't let it be scared. You'll rise above it. It's the fear. There's only thing to fear is fear itself. What was that? Teddy Rose? Not Rose. Yeah, Roosevelt? No. FDR. Yes, FDR. The only thing to fear is fear itself. All right. All right. And just because somebody else isn't afraid of the Ouija board and like thinks that you are, at the end of the day. Oh, I'm old, Connie. I have the anti-aging formula. Okay, and everybody stepping in or here for the first time. All of our shows on this channel are brought to you by a product called The Real Thank You Water. And what The Real Thank You Water is this beautiful product. You can find it anywhere water is, okay? and it has this anti-aging formula in it. So when you go to have a sip of water, you think, thank you. Then you drink the water, and then it helps you be young in spirit on the inside. That's good. You're just a youngin'. Oh, if you only knew. If you only knew. Thank you for your kind words, Connie. I appreciate. I got ID'd. I went to a family reunion, so I picked up a 6-pack for myself just to be grounded with my family and stuff like that, and have some fun. And I was ID'd for the beer, and I was doing a dance. I was like on cloud 9. I was like, I got ID'd. I got ID'd. She thinks I'm 25 years younger than I actually am. 25 years younger she thought that I was than for what I am. No, for 23 years. Sorry, 23 years. It was unreal. I was so happy. I was so excited. Okay. All right. Okay, Gypsy, we're not done. I'm not done with you yet, Gypsy. I'm going to pull some tarot to find out where these blockages might be. And I'm actually going to switch these decks up. Yeah. I want to get into chakra wisdom for this particular type of question. Should be a fun one. And way to go. Way to go. All right. And the only thing is Linda, listen. Linda, listen. Listen. If you're feeling or if you're thinking that these sorts of things are happening and you have like a suspicion of like who it might be or where it might come, the most practical way to denounce that is to stop that person. Like, we have a friend, she has a show called Soul Illumination, and she talks about standing in your own power and being done or rid of the people in your life that only seem to be there to be trying to harvest your energy, to trying to pull out that energy so that you protect your etheric realm and your energy around you. She's really good. Her name is Soul Illumination. But it's one of those things where it's like, if you run into like any sort of like narcissistic people or people with sociopathic tendencies in their life, you don't try and fight that. You don't try and help that. You actually, you run the other way. Okay. That's how that's done. You make it so that you create that space between you and whoever you're suspicious of doing these things towards you. So then that way you can focus on yourself and you'll have enough energy to do that. Hi, Shirsha. Hi, Naomi. See you guys sneaking in there. Thanks so much for being here today. All right. Hope you are having a most wonderful, beautiful, benevolent day. Absolutely. Going to cut the cards now here for Gypsy Girl, dealing with some issues of feeling blocked. And I want to wish everybody in the chat the best in all things. Okay. Always peace, love, prosperity, bliss, abundance, joy, happiness. Right. And I just wish these things for you. I'm not saying you must feel these things. I wish that these things come into your life. So this is like the format of like, I'm not setting a spell to block somebody. I'm setting an intention and a wish for everyone to be well. So that way it's like throwing a big water balloon up in the sky and then it breaks in the sunlight and then everybody gets water or blessing poured down on them, right? And it's just a good intention. People can set bad intentions too. But it's like, remember that guy in school that always used to shoot rubber bands at you because secretly he had a crush on you? It's like that person goes to shoot that rubber band and they miss and it comes back and it hits them in the face, okay? Sometimes that happens too. If I'm somebody that is just a mean old grumpy pants, then I get the blessings back to me. I get the well-wishing back to me. And it's really good. Shirsha V, thank you so much for the super chat and your rupees. I'm going to put you up here and we'll get to you next. Thanks, Shirsha. Appreciate you. I love the little squiggle. Rupees in the fire, they're like crackle pops. They go pop, 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 and they turn the flames of the fire blue and green and red and yellow. That's great. Thank you so much. Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, the Moon. Okay. Knight of Wands. Okay. Ace of Wands. 5 of Wands. Okay. 5 of Coins. Okay. All right. We're going to build on strengths first. Okay, Gypsy Girl, we're going to build on the strengths and then we're going to look at the areas where I feel like you might be feeling these blocks. Okay. And because you're about 50-50 here. Okay. You're 50% like ready to go. Absolutely fine. Actually incredible. And then the other ones will look at where we can help clear up energies. First area, first strength I want to build on, Ace of Wands. This is perfect. This is a creative spark, the divine creative spark of doing new things. This is saying it's up to you. Your new endeavors, your new ideas, your desire to smash. There's definitely some sexual connotations with the Ace of Wands card, but your desire for things, your desire for new things, and for new things to come into your life. This is saying your willpower, your solar plexus area is not blocked. You actually have a good opportunity to build on the things that were within your control. What you do in an 8 to 10 hour day, maybe you're feeling a little bit limited, but it's saying you actually have the power. You actually have the power to be in recognition of every day is a new day. Every moment presents a new opportunity for you as long as you are there to take new action, okay? New action. Your intuitive centers are very good. You're very intuitive. You've got the Wheel of Fortune upright in your third eye area. So though things that seem like they're up in the air, I have a feeling it's almost like you just feeling like the things that you perceive are beyond your control. I would really like you to make a list of that. Okay, Gypsy girl, make a list of the things that you think are beyond your control. And then what I want you to do is go back with this energy being like, what actually do I have control of right here? Right? What actually is within my wheelhouse that for a time I was thinking, you know what? It's too up in the air. I don't have any power over this thing. It's like the little girl when she in Labyrinth, when she arrives at the end of the maze and sees David Bowie there acting all dark and sinister. And she says, you have no power over me. A simple way to denounce it. And these blockages, they all fall away. All of the illusions, all of the walls, all of everything, they just came crashing down. If you guys haven't seen that movie, Labyrinth with David Bowie, it's an oldie but a goldie. It's well worth it because the Wheel of Fortune, sometimes it can seem like that's just the outer ring. There's just no way out, that we've been going around in a circle, but you need to think a little bit outside the box. You need to like sort of test those other areas where it's like you can actually move away. You can move out. You can move closer to the center of the circle, close to the center of the labyrinth, and actually pick a path for yourself. And it's going to come from this place of divine spark, divine creative spark in that Ace of Wands. I've got one last big, huge strength that I would like to hammer home for you. You are an intuitive person. It comes up again. You have the Queen of Cups coming in from Source. This is receptive mode from Source. So rather feeling like things are coming in, blocking you from the outside, or maybe like that you can't push against things that are beyond your control, Gypsy girl, this is about clear, open crown chakra energy. Take some time in the evenings or the mornings to be devoted or have some devotion to self and spirit and work on your gifts of intuition, because then you will begin to understand that you are in you're absolutely sitting at the driver's seat of all the energies that are around you, what comes and what goes, what you can deflect, what you can reflect, okay? Because they're different. Sometimes if you're feeling like, oh, that person's just a dingus, and then you just deflect their energy away so that somebody's not like picking away or peeling away at your energy. And then reflect, maybe you find somebody that's so amazing, they come your way and you're like, whoa, that's a lot of light. That's a lot of love. And you're like, here, I'm just going to reflect some of that over to these dinguses so that, maybe they'll wake up one day and smell the morning coffee. Right, Naomi? Queen of Cups, a very beautiful card to have in your crown chakra energy. It's a big old Ace of Cups that's here, all right? And I would love that to trickle down, okay? Because she's here with her knight. She's here with her knight, but the knight, this is a Knight of Wands. This is not her knight, okay? But the Knight of Wands reverses what's in your heart. So you maybe feel like things like romance and even this creative spark has all been kind of stalled or held up, or it's not meeting the timeliness, or it's not meeting the expectations that you maybe feel that they should have or that they could have. And again, it's not that it all comes back to self, but this is you being able to rise up in your heart and say, if you're a very passionate girl, if you're a very passionate gypsy girl or woman or lady, I should say, then it's okay to go after your dreams at full force. If somebody's ever told you, like naysayers being like, you can't do that, you're moving too fast, you're you're out in left field. You're not even in the same ballpark with this stuff. You'll never be able to achieve. You'll never be able to do that. You have got to release. You don't have to release these people. You just like say, hey, you're a naysayer. Go away for a while. But at the same time, you have the key to your own heart. You can let it run as wild and free and as open as you want, or you can hop off that pony and absolutely reattain your focus if you feel like things have been moving too far, too fast. Okay, because I feel that heart energy center. It's not that it's stuck. It's just that we haven't paid enough attention to the matter of our own heart at present time and allowing it to that sort of chakra. It's the green one over here. It's this one, okay, to spin as freely and as awesomely and as kind of like carefree as it is. It's kind of like when you listen to a baby breathe, there's no effort, there's no force. It's just in and out, right? And they do it and they remain so soft and subtle and young and smooth and fresh. Okay. But then see, you get an old man like me that's up there and he like is playing a little bit of frisbee and he's like, oh, that tough rigidity, like it's like these are like the old limb of the tree that's dead. It's brittle. It's rigid. It's ready to break off. This is for you to be like, you set the pace. You set the pace of things. Nobody else does. And if you're being pulled out by like a job or running down a dream and you feel like, because people will do that. They'll often set a goal. New Year's resolutions are the worst for it. They'll set a goal, but then immediately after they set the goal, they begin to start worrying that they're not going to get there. All right. So ultimate goal in your heart, and then maybe some daily little performance goals. And how are the little daily performance goals leading to the ultimate heart center goal? Okay, so that'll be good. Goal. All right. Communications. And you know what? I totally understand where your question came from now that I see this reversal on this moon card. Okay. People might have been a little bit cryptic, a little bit like, manipulative in terms of what you've been hearing coming towards you in terms of their speech. People might have told you to like, that this was wrong or that this was your problem. And you gave it too much credence. You gave it too much credit. And you're like, you're right. That is my problem. This is my absolute problem. And then you might have like jumped too deep down a hole in regards to it when, that message could have just been them not understanding you or them, being a bit of a trickster, something of that nature. Because there's a major blockage up here in Vishuddha it's not really a blockage. It's just disillusionment. So let your yes be a yes. Let your no be a no. And kind of be in discernment of people in your environment who are not there yet. They're like, oh, well, maybe. I'm like, I don't know. I got a guy on the other line about a set of white walls. It's just like, you know what? Come straight up. This is like the proverbial story of the person that doesn't not know a lot about their car and something goes wrong and they take it to that shady old garage or mechanic shop down on the corner. And the mechanic's like, you need a new carburetor. You're going to need a new transfer case. You're going to need new CV joints, new ball joints, a whole new valve cover. And really, it was just a blown fuse, a 10-cent piece. And they try and take you for like $8-9 grand. That's like, think of that as sort of the analogy or the metaphor. Watch for people in your life telling you that problems exist where maybe they don't, or where, what you should be involved with versus what you shouldn't be involved with. Okay. Very much so. All right. Now it's tough. And everybody, big hugs for Gypsy Girl because she's going through a lot right now. She's going through, maybe, and this stuff is ending. It's nice that this stuff is reversed. Okay. You've worked your way through some 5s in terms of your progression, which is a big step. 6s are so much better, and you're almost there. You're almost there. This is about you stepping out maybe of an old comfort or into a new comfort where you're being less affected by the words and the competition-based strategies of others and more into an area of spirit and stepping out of lack mentality. So that is very beautiful. But I would really love that if you can do some devotions in the morning that are heart-centered and start and make sure you're eating right, exercising, and really like feeling centered and grounded in your root and your sacral chakra, then things are about to get so much better for you. They really are. And it's just a simple shift in thinking. Really, it's just and how you communicate with yourself. Don't be too illusioned. Don't give it too much credence, when it's like people are sending you all kinds of crazy messages, okay? or, they said something to you just because they thought like, oh, that's a way that I can get ahead of Gypsy Girl, is just by telling them this and send her off on her own little, because full David Boat, you have no power over me. You just tell them that. You have absolutely no power over me. I get what you're saying. Thanks. I'll think about it. But you know what? I'm Gypsy Girl. Maybe you do think about it for 2 seconds. Maybe you throw that idea in the trash right away. Maybe you do take it to heart and you're like, wow, that was a really awesome nugget of information. But again, test these kind of things on the daily. All right? And smile. And thanks everybody in the room for the strong support there for Gypsy Girl up there today. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Gypsy Girl. Thanks for the super chat. And I hope that those messages were helpful to you, and that where we were picking up the certain blockages were actually resonant for what you're experiencing. Tarot has a great innate way, and I love this. It took me a while to connect with this deck, but now that I have, I find it very insightful, because ever since I started my program, I knew that people whose lives were all shiny, happy people were not coming for tarot readings. It's people that required a boost up, a helping hand, and healing energies. And this tarot, wow, does it ever hit home when it comes to being insightful for those sort of things, okay? And know that you're most welcome here. Whenever you see us live, come jive in and be a part of that support group. Christina and Tatiana, they really lead the charge in terms of like when they see somebody coming into the chat room that's really struggling, I'll read for them. But like the hugs and the compassion and the guidance, and and then other people, they'll rally around that, and you'll get hugs to everybody. So if you want to stay and be one of those people that sends out the hugs, absolutely. Shirsha V, thanks Shirsha. I see your super chat, and thank you so much. What are Ali's current feelings and intentions towards you? Okay, let's have a look at that. Just give me 1 minute to ground the reader. Okay. We ended on a high. Sorry, Connie, I don't. I'm a bit of a free-spirited guppy over here. I swim around, and then if I see like a little piece of fish food, I'm like, and I'll just tap it in, and I'll just like, whenever I'm in studio, I'll usually turn on and go live. And of course, because life happens, I'm a YouTuber that has a foot in both worlds too. I don't do YouTube full time. I have other things going on. So it gets affected week to week. And unfortunately, just due to the nature of it, it's like, I'll hit the button. I woke up at 4 a.m. and I was going to hit the button and go on overnight to touch base with all of our friends in like Europe and India and Australia. Oh, it's not letting you? Jessica, we'll try and get to you here in a minute. But then I was like, my brain is still way too cooked. I'm going to have to wait till later. So then I did. And then even when I woke up this morning, I was like, we got the big Friday night, the midnight special. Our big Friday night show is tonight, everybody. So please join us in about 10 to 12 hours for the midnight special. That's kind of, people kind of get a rough estimate of when to catch us, but I don't keep a super tight schedule. So hopefully that answers your question, Connie. Okay. Take your power back. Yeah. Oh, and so Gypsy Girl, please, if you go over to my page, there's someone there called Soul Illumination. And I actually shared Soul's Wednesday message yesterday, or no, her Thursday message. There's amazing strength and amazing words of wisdom for people that are looking to take their power back, that are needing to take their power back. She's a great network affiliate over there, a great resource, and lots of strong wisdom coming down the pipeline. So again, that's Soul Illumination. I'll type it in here for you even so you can see it. You can just copy it and put it in your browser bar, as long as I can remember how to spell illumination. Okay, so that's a resource there for you guys, or for anyone in the chat room that's really looking to take their power back. She's wonderful. She's wonderful. Okay. And if you're there, tell them Legend sent you. If you go say hi to her, tell them, hey, Legend sent me. She'll know that you're coming from a good place if you arrive there and tell her Legend sent you. Okay? Enjoy these moments. Ange, life happening here. I'm in and out, but trying my best to be here. That's okay, Ange. We love you. We love you. And happy birthday once again. Naomi. All right. Shirsha, I'm sorry I've taken so long. But here we go. We're at 11:11 in the chat. And Shirsha wants to know what Ali's current feelings are toward and intentions are towards her. Okay, so I'm just going to switch back into this Illuminati tarot for you, Shirsha. And thanks so much for the super chat, for the Shirsha's super chat. Really nice of you. Thanks, everyone. All right. These are the days. These are the moments, right? Yeah, Connie, we're pretty benevolent, happy, shiny group of people in the matrix, this little corner of the interweb where we hang out. And it's nice because we're a little channel. We don't have like these thousands of views and the chat just scrolls through. Like you can't even read the things because it's going so fast. We're still like nice and small. So we have that community, like that homemade apple pie feeling to us here. And we've made a pledge as well. If we ever do get that way, I will start a second channel for those people that were there in the infancy of the channel, so that we can still always have this cozy campfire type atmosphere to be in. Okay. All right. If you found us, you were meant to. I like that. I like that, Christina. Okay, Shirsha, I've got your cards all shuffled up now. I'm going to cut the deck. And I want to wish everybody the best in all things. Be well, everyone, okay? Be most excellent to one another. Go forward in your lives and be most prosperous, okay? Most awesome, okay? All right, here we go. 10 of Cups reversed for Shirsha and Ali. Queen of Cups, Princess of Cups. Oh, my goodness. 4 of Swords, the Fool, the High Priestess reversed, and the 7 of Pentacles. Whatever's going on here with Ali, I feel has drawn back, okay? Ali has drawn back. Intuitively, I feel as though something has caused Ali to pull back. Your questioning of it. The Queen of Cups is up here in your third eye area, Shirsha, okay? Intuitively, you're like, I opened my heart up to Ali, but things have not really progressed or developed in a way that is making the Queen of Cups happy, because she's here with her 10 and her page, and these are both reversed. It's kind of like all of the efforts of the Queen of Cups, all of the love energy has been very one-sided, and it's not been returned. It hasn't been understood, and it hasn't been reflected or reciprocated, okay? So as far as his feelings and intentions for you, okay, there was at one point in time a huge amount of emotional sharing that's gone on here. All right. It shows this person, Ali, out on a new adventure. It shows this person like moving away from you at this time, Shirsha. And I'm sorry about that. But there's something here in the cornerstones that's being like, this is up to you as to how patient you want to be with Ali. Because if you are going to wait for this person, it's going to be a heck of a long time, I feel. It's going to be a long, hard road for you to keep this person in your heart with the expectation of them drawing closer to you, unfortunately. Okay? The High Priestess is the other one up here. There's no mystery surrounding this. This is almost like somebody's telling me that it's a done deal. It's already gone through enough moon cycles. See the moon, the full moon there through the window? She knows it. She knows it's been too long. It's not current enough. It's too far in the past. And she's like kind of up on her head about it. And that's a really tough message to hear, because there's a lot of watery energy here. There's a lot of emotion that maybe came through at one time, but it's either been like somebody opened up the floodgates or the dam and it like drained the whole reservoir. And now it's like, okay, they've closed up the gates. They're trying to build up the reservoir again, but no rains are coming. Okay, no rains to wash away sorrow, to wash away pain, all that stuff. It's been like very dry. Even my mouth is getting a little bit dry, Shirsha. And I'm very sorry to have to deliver that message. So what I want to do is I want to get an oracle card, especially for you. And it flipped out right away. Wow. It's Ishtar. Beautiful. Goddess of communication. Okay. So Shirsha, aligned with Ishtar, she's there, okay? And this is, sorry, I said communication, but this is communion, okay? This is about you maybe needing to renew your faith in new areas. She's asking you to come into interaction with, union of self, the self-love thing, always, 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 always. Okay. But Ishtar is there saying, like, this was not your last shot. Ali was not the divine selection. It made itself clear to you. It made itself apparent. And she's really saying, you owe it to yourself to be at one with yourself, to move on. So you're not viewing yourself as Ali's other half or Ali as the other half of you. It's saying, bring it back to a point of fullness and then go back out into community. All right. Communion, communication, community. You see a theme there. Okay. Absolutely. Those are the words. Those are your power words to get you back out there so that you can be feeling love again. And maybe your divine selection is not too far away. Maybe he's within your sights as well. But I'm asking you to let go of this at this time, because 4 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, that's a long road to travel to get back to where things might have been at one point. And his energy has the Fool moving away from you. His intentions are to be on a new journey. I feel, Shirsha, as though this person is like let go of you in their heart, or like let go, maybe not in their heart, but let go of you in their journey at this point in time. All right. So unfortunately, I'm not seeing those intentions projected towards you. I don't see him laying there being like, if only Shirsha was back in my life. This is more like, I'm going to wake up tomorrow. I'm going to go do this other stuff. Okay. And I'm really sorry. Big hugs for Shirsha, everyone, for being on the program. I'm sorry, dear. Those are some tough cards. That Queen of Cups, she's like, she's not going to let me beat around the bush with that one. Okay. You are deserving of love. You are very beautiful. I can even tell in your little microdot over there. This guy doesn't know what he's missing out on, but unfortunately, he doesn't see it. And there's, been some momentum created the other way. All right. I hope 100% that I'm wrong, but part of me knows that I just am not. So, okay. That's a rough one. Okay. And again, remember, folks, these are daily cards. Intentions can change. Okay. People can change their minds. People can have new ideas each and every day. Some dingus might wake up 2 years from now and being like, oh, Shirsha. Maybe I'll call her. And it's not fair to those of us that go through our letting go process, but it's unfortunately it's the way of things. Okay. Especially when we're awakening and we're also dealing with the 3D, the larger portion of the world that is still very much unwoken. Okay. Very happily, I'm sorry to deliver such a dang dingle of a message. Okay. So you can let me know if that resonated or if I'm completely out in left field. I just got to take a moment here, everybody. Make sure that the reader's taken care of. Coffee, Naomi. Absolutely. Welcome, everyone. And chat's moving along and just to the right side. I only wanted to do kind of a brief one tomorrow because the big program's coming up. I'm planning on being on for 4 hours or more later tonight for moderator appreciation, for the unboxing. Rouse, we're going to do some Pokemon divination later tonight. Yeah, I mean, let your union with self, and I'm really sorry, dear. It's so tough when, because you've been a friend of the program now for a while, and it breaks my heart sometimes when I have to deliver these messages that the thing that you want the most is actually like moving away from you. So it's time to recenter, find a new thing that you want the most. Okay. Well, I see Rebecca's here in the chat now too. Hi, Rebecca. All right. Yeah, beautiful name. Oh, Priyanka's here too. Oh, Priyanka. Oh, Shirsha. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so I'm just going to take a minute now. All right. All right. Okay, Rouse is feeling a little scared. It's been more than a week that birds are pecking my window. It's always peck on the time when my mother is about to leave for work. Help me. I'm terrified. Do a reading about that. Do it. Do it. Okay, Rouse, thanks for being a friend. With a smiley gumdrop at the end of it all. Do it, please. Okay, Rouse, I want to let you know that birds and especially birds near windows, they usually have this spiritual reflection of our ancestors and our guides and our angels actually putting physical eyes on us, actually looking at it. It can be uncomfortable. All right. Now, again, it could just be that there's a ton of bugs outside your window. If you were to go take the garden hose and spray off the siding of the shades around your window and wash off of any kind of like bugs or weird, the birds might stop coming there. Okay. It might be just as simple as that. Like I said, I have a foot in both worlds. So that said, but birds are also, so this could be like somebody like, because I think we read about situations, hopefully your relationships, and we were talked about maybe like having that sanctuary with your mother, right? It's why is it always at the time when your mom leaves the house? Okay. It could be like your mom might have a grandmother, okay, that walked this earth, and your great grandmother, without her, there would be no Rouse. You understand? Okay. And even without your mom, there would be no Rouse. All right. There might be, but it wouldn't manifest as Rouse is today. Okay. So listen for a minute. So when the birds come at the moment she leaves, this is kind of meant to be seen as like, hey, you're waking up, you're alert. Your mom may be very spiritual. She may be very not. She might not be, right? But the circadian rhythm of it all might just be in synchronicity, so that through the birds, through your ancestors, Rouse and mom are parting ways for a few hours, letting Rouse know that mom's going to be okay. Okay. And also letting mom know that Rouse is going to be okay. Right. I wouldn't be afraid of this. Okay. Normally the only time where birds at windows can really be seen as an omen is if you have a situation where, say you have two windows that are like on a 90-degree angle, and you have the shades up, and maybe you just wash them and they're very clear windows. And sometimes a bird will not be able to perceive the glass. Okay. And it sees the window through the other window, and it tries to fly through, almost like it's an old barn with no windows. Instinctively, they just see like a tunnel that they can like swoop through. And sometimes they go smack right up against that glass, and they'll knock themselves out. That is the only time that we've been able to like look at that, or through history, as like an omen that, things are distraught. If they're just pecking away at it, they're more like knock, knock, knock. Rouse, wake up. Okay. When your mom leaves, what are your thoughts in your mind? Yeah, Christina's probably got a lot of wisdom. Okay. But why is it always at that time, right? It's probably the time of year as well, right? As the solstice and the equinoxes draw closer and further away, the tilt of the earth, everything, Gaia is like a very like beautifully like well-oiled, beautiful thing that goes on. Okay. It just could be due to that time where it's like the sun is at that perfect spot for the birds. And right now through Cancer season, maybe for a week of Leo season, it just so happens to arrive at that 8:30 or that 7:30 mark where mom is pulling out of the driveway. The birds might just be feeling the most level of comfort there. Okay. And again, I would really safely go and check and see, like, make sure that like any sort of like small bugs that float on the wind haven't been like knocking up against the shades around your window. Okay. Oh, don't be scared. Mom's going to be fine. You're going to be fine. She's going to be fine. Okay. That's just an innate message. Let's pull an oracle card from the Sacred Rebel just for Rouse. Thanks for being a friend of the program, Rouse. We'll just go ahead and do that. That's an interesting thing to have happened. And it is. I feel it's all about like, what is actually happening? What are the spiritual connotations about it? It's okay. Receiving. Card 27, Rouse, receiving. I feel like maybe this could as well be a call for you to have a conversation with your mom, a deep conversation. Okay. One where you guys actually sit down, you eliminate all outside distractions. You turn off the radio, you turn off the TV, You even turn off the smartphones, maybe for a half hour, for an hour. You guys actually sit down and have a conversation. Tell her all about this experience. Ask her about your great-grandmother. Ask to see the photo albums, the family trees, all this good stuff. Okay, Rouse? Maybe the birds pecking at the window are just like, knock, knock, knock. It's long overdue, because your fear that something might happen to her is probably coming from a place within inside yourself that is saying, like, you need to establish a level of understanding with your mom so that you're not afraid that if anything ever were to happen to her, that you didn't get something off your chest, or that you didn't show your appreciation to her outrightly. This card means receiving. Okay. Receive the message from spirit as it's meant to be. Okay. Don't get it convoluted, and don't let fear stand in your way. We just talked about it. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. The only thing to fear is fear itself. And where is this fear coming from? Probably from within, about you thinking that you have not created a level of understanding with your mom. That you, if something were to happen, then you would feel regret or remorse or not being able to get something off your chest. Okay? So Rouse, sorry for going all dad on you. Okay? But that's kind of the feeling that surrounds all of that stuff. Good morning, Tatiana. Thanks for being here. Jessica the Goddess, I have a question in regards to my new property manager that's starting on Monday. My job entails a lot, and I just want to do a good job. Will we get along? I'm pretty nervous. Okay, Jessica, let's have a look. New property manager. Okay, let's have a look at that for you. We'll go back into the Mystic Dreamers Tarot for Jessica here on that one. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're welcome, Solomon. Thanks for coming in and jiving with us today. Appreciate you for being here. If you're around later, we're going to be on later tonight with our Friday night midnight special program. We tend to have a lot of fun, okay? We're at 1 hour and 36 minutes here today. This is going to be a short stream so that I don't burn myself out for the program tonight. But it's been such a blessing and an honor to be on for you in the morning, okay? Alrighty. So the new property manager, Jessica, a little bit nervous. Jessica the Goddess, thanks for being here. Okay. Rouse 2306. Hot, 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 hot. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. I don't know exactly. Usually, like, I hit it around like 11 Eastern. So that's like, I'm in Mountain Time as well. So that's usually around 9 o'clock. We like to be able to entertain and say goodnight to our North American friends on the East Coast and West Coast in a timely fashion. And then we keep people up at night. And then we have some of our European friends jump in and jump over. Hopefully our moderators will come. Page of Pentacles. Is a property manager might bring a box of donuts or candy. They might there might be a gift or an offering being like, hey, I'm here. Don't worry about it. I'm an okay person. Here, have a donut or have a sandwich on me. I think this person's very nice. This person brings a lot of wisdom and experience. Okay, even though that's a lowly page, it's about that pentacle itself. You asked about the harmony. The pentacle's nice and round. Don't worry about it. Let's have a look. Yeah, they might just like bring like a gift with them, just being like, hey, or a sign. They might do something. It might not be an actual gift, but they might do something that like makes you raise an eyebrow to be like, oh, this actually is a good person. All right. The experience, let's have a look, because it is a princess. All right. They usually just come with these quick messages. It's going to be okay, though. Princess of Pentacles is awesome. I feel that this person is going to actually give you room to breathe. This is not going to be the type of manager that is like, she's not going to have the time to micromanage, okay? Or the desire, okay? But I just hope that her own ability and experience is going to be up there, okay? Cutting the cards for you now, Jessica. We'll look into it. That was just a flipper card, okay? So we'll read into it. We'll see if it comes up again. 5 of Cups, the Lovers, 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 5 of Swords, okay? Yeah, 9 of Cups, okay? With this person, there's no need to be nervous. This person is stepping into a level of newness. They may be bringing forward some past hurt. Hopefully they don't let work follow them home, and they don't let home follow to work, okay? So with this, I would say if you apply to become her assistant, Wait until you know her better. Okay. Don't make this call. Don't jump the gun on anything. This is almost like saying, like, you need to put your feelers out there. You want to make her happy for your own security, right? I'm saying rest assured, rest assured. Let her get her footing. Okay. Let her get her footing. Let her start feeling happy each and every day by just you do you, right? Kind of like, you know, and be there in a supportive role. Be there in a supportive role until she gets feeling this Eight of Swords reverse. She's going to be feeling all the pressures of the new job. She's going to be feeling like, I don't know. This doesn't make much sense. I hope everybody likes me. As much as you're hoping she likes you and things are going to be easy, it's a mirrored energy. It's a mirrored energy. She has the same worries, hopes, fears, and joys about the situation as you do, being like, I hope the people that I'm stepping in with receive me the way that I'm receiving them. Okay. She wants it to be just as amicable as you do. So in the first, like, opening, like sort of the opening scene, the opening stage, nobody understands each other yet. They're still learning and still like helping each other out. So I get this as a reading where you guys are actually going to be supporting one another. All right. She's going to have a lot of time to talk to you. I feel that this is the type of manager with an open door policy. It's very nice. It's very good to have here. And she'll be able to radiate and reflect. And she might actually have a lot of good coaching opportunities. She might be the type of person that's going to help you by, instead of being like, you should do this and you should do that. This is going to be the type of person that's like, well, what do you think would happen if you tried this? And then you go out and you're able to do it. She might actually be able to help promote you and learn a lot of new things. I like this here in the Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay. And you guys are going to get along. You guys are gonna love one another. All right. So it's good. Five of Cups here in the thing here. Don't go out and do a bunch of stuff trying to impress her and like overstep your boundary, or just wait until she gets her feelers out there. Wait until you kind of just in this approach of like, it is nice to meet you. I'm so happy you're here. You let me know. Like, I've been around for what, you let me know if there's anything I can do to help, or if you see any areas that we can improve together. You go, Jessica, you're the goddess. You're the goddess. Okay. So just relax into this. Don't try and jump the gun. Don't try and like overstep your boundaries in a desire to impress or express. Just kind of allow her to get her bearings, to get her feelings, and just be like, you know what? I'm here to help. This is what I've been doing for the last 6 months. Feel free to let me know. Constructive criticism, feedback, all that kind of stuff, right? And it's going to work out just fine, okay? You just need to let go of this worry, because for the first few weeks, I would say the first 5 weeks, it's all going to be about these mirrored energies. She's going to come in as worried about how she's received as you are about how you're going to be received. But that Princess of Pentacles is nice, because I think she's going to come in with some sort of icebreaker, some sort of gift, or some sort of just like, maybe it could be just a smile, or maybe you guys watch the same show on Netflix and you're going to be like, it's all good. It's all right. Okay. That sort of thing. All right. Oh yeah. Just some breathing exercises can really help with nerves. Okay. Oh, I got to go stretch out my vagus nerve pretty soon. It's morning energy readings. I got to get mine. Got to get that. Got to get mine. Got to get it. Got to get out there. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's why we're here. Peace. Big shout out to Ralph Smart. Peace. All right. I know there's a lot of people that have come in looking for readings, looking for lists, looking for this kind of stuff. We're not that kind of program. We are, but we're not. So I'm actually, we're only going to be on for about another 10, 15 minutes here, everyone. All right. And then we're going to turn the light on. I got to go out. I got to hack some bushes back. You guys, I got the lawn mowed yesterday. And so I mowed the lawn. I was like, oh, sweet. So then I came in and I got showered up. I got all the grass off. And then I went to go look at the lawn, and I got all the weed whacking done and all that stuff too. But then I found a nice black feather right in the center of the lawn, the freshly mowed lawn. Like literally 15, 20 minutes later, a Corbett had left a beautiful black feather right in the very center of the lawn. And I was like, my goodness, I'll go out and get it when I go out to hack this bush back, because I gotta get the big saw out and go and hack some bushes. I always hack my bushes so that my deck looks bigger. I trim my bushes so my deck looks bigger. Okay, that's sort of no. I'm just teasing. It's a very PG-13 kind of show. Hi, Sanita. Welcome. We're almost all done with the readings. We did bullet cards. We did bullet cards for everybody. All right, that came in. Hi, Anna. Hi, Empress. Welcome. Okay. It's just a play on words. Brought to you by our monthly sponsors over there at 212 Boogie Woogie. Yeah, and it's not going to be me, my turn, reading now kind of thing. None of that this morning. This is just the Energy Morning Reads. If you guys want readings, deep readings, mini readings, bullet readings, this is going to be the format for tonight's program. Hour 1, lightning round bullet readings. Anybody that sets their notifications, when the chat room fills up with the first 10 to 12 people, I am actually going to write a list tonight, but they're going to be two or three card pulls on quick Q&As. Okay, we want to help as many people as we can. So that's going to be hour 1. Hour 2 is going to be unboxing of the Sacred Power reading cards. Okay, it might not take us the whole hour. It's only a 36 card deck. It might not take us the whole hour. Then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to open the stage up. We're going to do our moderator appreciation night. Okay. Hopefully we can get this done in 1 hour. We're going to pull an oracle and read from the book for all of our moderators during this unboxing. Hour 3 is going to be Pokemon divination. Okay. And also in hour 3, the trivia lines and the super chat lines will be open. Okay. And then hour 4, we'll get into more super chat readings, or maybe just a chill vibe for anybody that's awake by that time. Okay. So that's going to be the format for tonight's program. Unfortunately, I do not have a start time. You guys look for the midnight special, usually around like 9 p.m. Pacific to around midnight, sometimes 8 Pacific, 11 Eastern is usually when that show will go on. Okay. The show must go on. I've got Monkey Mind convinced that this is a big deal. And it kind of is in a way now, right? And I appreciate all the time and the energy that we can share here in these moments, okay? All right. So it's good. All right. Hugs to Jessica. Thanks, Jessica. Appreciate you. Hi, Anna. Sorry, no list, Anna. Hi, Sunita. How are you? I see you there. Okay. We're just about to end the program for today. Just having a fun morning wake up, morning coffee with our friends, and we did a bullet round, and it worked. I had to practice my bullet round, my lightning round skills for the 2 or 3 card pulls for everybody that came in today. We'll continue on with that. Okay, see you there, 13 Empress. Thanks for being here. All right, to our moderators, Taji Torres Tarot, Small Wildflowers, Christina L, Naomi has come in there. All right, and to Jessica the Goddess. Yeah. That's pretty much it in a nutshell, guys and gals, beautiful goddesses, guys, gals, and goddesses. Hope you are all able to come back tonight. Should be Pizza Love and Pizza. I'm outie. Yes, and on that note, I am as well. Take care, everyone. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you in about 10 or 11 hours or so. At least, God willing, that's my intention. Okay, bye for now.